Alongside Matt Lingerman, I am Tyler King here after Penn State's 95-71 victory over Nebraska here at the Bryce Jordan Center. It feels kind of weird after the game. Roger Bolton just told us it feels weird. Penn State was in control from start to finish, and for me it felt weird because with 4 minutes to go, fans were heading to the exits, but not because Penn State was getting blown out. Penn State was blowing out Nebraska, and it was a dominant performance from start to finish. Penn State was leading by 19 at halftime. Really an efficient offensive performance, and it was led by Lamar Stevens and Roger Bolton, who combined for 50 points. Roger was 8 of 12 from the field. Lamar was 11 of 18, I think. So yeah, both those guys were doing it on the offensive end. And when Penn State's two best offensive players, Lamar Stevens and Roger Bolton, are playing at their best, Penn State is a really tough team to beat because they compete on the defensive end, and when they're getting good looks, open shots, and their best players are making open shots on the offensive end, they're a good team, and they really proved that tonight. At the end of the game, Penn State able to empty the bench a little bit, get some of their depth guys in, but really for much of the game it was a 7-man rotation. Only Roger Bolton and Mike Watkins were really playing, and I think Penn State, that seven-man rotation has really solidified itself, playing really consistently over the last couple weeks. And I think the hidden gem, I guess if you want to call him that, I think it's a good way to put it, is in that rotation is Jamari Wheeler.
Yeah, and Jamari Wheeler's a guy that Tim Miles said after the game makes a ton of hidden plays, and that's really something that we've seen a lot out of Jamari Wheeler over his year and a half here at Penn State. He's constantly diving for loose balls, diving from behind steals, and today,
the attitude plays, as Pat Chambers refers to them.
He did come up with 4 steals tonight, which is kind of what we've become accustomed to with Jamari Wheeler. But tonight and recently, he's looked even more comfortable offensively as well. He's not going to be a terrific three-point shooter, but he does facilitate well. Roger Bolton said after the game that he enjoys playing next to Jamari Wheeler because Wheeler likes to play fast, get to the lane, dish it out. He facilitated well tonight. He had 5 assists. He also had 4 rebounds. So really, this was a night where Jamari Wheeler did it all. But Penn State, they looked like they were having fun. I mean, they won both halves, which is something that I'm not sure that they've done all year in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
And they really looked like a team that was actually having fun. I saw some smiles out in the court. Guys were hitting from all over the floor. I mean, Mike Watkins 4 of 7, Jamari Wheeler's 4 of 7. A lot of efficient scoring from Penn State, and that's going to have to continue if they're going to play well heading into the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Penn State now won 3 of its last 5, so I mean that's a trend in the positive direction for Penn State. And one other note, Josh Reeves hits the 1,000-point scoring mark tonight, so that's another milestone for him as his career is kind of wrapping up here. But yeah, Penn State, a couple games left now as we head towards the Big Ten tournament, and with a performance like tonight, there's no reason to think that, and we've seen this all year long with how talented Penn State is, just without the results to show it, that they can now win a game or 2 in the Big Ten tournament, maybe pull off an upset, make some noise, and really create some chaos. And I think it seems like it's very possible with how deep the Big Ten is, and there's no easy matchup. And Nebraska, a team that came into the year with some high expectations, has some talent on Isaiah Roby, James Palmer Jr., 2 really, really good players. And Penn State just came out and beat them from start to finish. It was a dominated performance, and something we saw a lot last year at the end of the year, and now maybe it'll translate into some positive vibes heading into the Big Ten tournament.
Yep, and that's going to do it here from the Bryce Jordan Center. Follow us on Twitter and all social media for more of our coverage from tonight's game, and as Penn State heads on the road on Saturday.